Good morning. I'm so grateful to be here and share some time with you. And this is a real good time of the year to come up and talk with you because I have a hobby. How many of you have a hobby? 3, 4, get a hobby. One of my hobbies is I started over 10 years ago, and that is taking pictures of fireworks. And so I researched, the equipment that was needed and went about gathering it. So a tripod, a nice digital camera, some batteries, a remote control, and then picking the spot. So for many years, I took pictures in a community north of Laguna Beach called Emerald Bay, and they brought a barge in and shot fireworks off the barge. And so I would take pictures. And recently they had a thing in Long Beach on the bay, which they discontinued, but I made it there for a few years of taking pictures of fireworks. And so you have the setup, and you set up the tripod, and you have to use a remote. You can't touch the tripod or the camera because that'll mess up the picture. And then for 20 minutes, I'm standing on the side pushing a button. And I actually get 600 to 900 pictures in a 20-minute show. And then afterwards, I spend hours reviewing, okay, these are no good, and these are okay. And then I go to levels of okay till I get to the best. And I do that every year. It's getting harder now because they don't have as many fireworks shows, because I like to be really close, right up. It gives me some good shots. So it's the 5th of July. So how many of you guys celebrated yesterday? Oh. Was it a good celebration? Did you have some good food and some fireworks? So Independence Day, that's what I want to talk about next. Independence Day. We're celebrating, it's special this year, right? 250 years of freedom. And what happened 250 years ago is the group that was existing then said, you know what? We're never again going to be ruled by another country. Never. Never going to happen. And so that's what we celebrate on the 4th of July, is that declaration that we will never be ruled by another country. And we've had that put to test over the years. We've had 13 major conflicts in our history. And I'm going to read each one. No, I'm not going to read each one. But we have holidays. Like we have the 4th of July that celebrates the signing. And then we have Veterans Day. And Veterans Day honors all that have served. And did you know that today we have 16 million living veterans? 16 million. And so in those battles that were fought to protect our freedom, there were 2 million people, and this started in the early 1930s, of acknowledging people that were injured or killed in battle, the ultimate sacrifice. And so they received the Purple Heart. And since we had a lot of conflicts before they started acknowledging those sacrifices, but today we have 2 million Purple Heart recipients. 2 million. And the interesting part for me on that was there's a very small percentage that were repeat Purple Heart recipients. And so those are the ones that go into battle and get injured or lose their life. And then there's another special group of people. You see it's getting smaller and smaller, right? You say 16 million and 2 million. There's 3,536 Medal of Honor winners. Now, what these people demonstrated was they took in battle and they put their own life in jeopardy in order to save others, in order to protect our freedoms. And so I just watched an NCIS, I love that show, I just watched one where there was a Medal of Honor winner as part of the show, the subject of the show, and the reverence for that person was unbelievable. Like, this is a Medal of Honor winner. So to give you an idea, of 8 million people in the world, there's only 3,536 of these. And so that's a celebration of independence, and we acknowledge, and those things are happening outside of us, right? So those are our freedoms that we can have today, so that I can talk to you today, so that you could come here today, and that right now, at this very moment, you can do anything that you want to do. Anything that you want to do. You have that freedom. And if it goes over the line, you have other things to account for. But most of the time, the fun stuff, the living part, we can do whatever we want to do. And so those are the freedoms that we have. But I want to shift the focus today to your individual independence. An individual independence of what's for you, right? So those holidays are fun. We get barbecues and we get a day off work, and we get to celebrate family. We get to celebrate that holiday. But what happens in your mind? Have you ever thought of declaring independence in your mind? Anybody thought about that? So what are you declaring independence for? Well, I've kind of grouped it into, I like lists. You want something done? Give me a list, and so I have a list, and I'm going to share it with you. What are we having independence from? Well, the first one is that the idea that God can hate. God cannot hate. God does not know hate. And so why do we have hate? We have hate because we're not really tolerant of other people's views. And we have all different levels of that. The ultimate level is hate. But do you have an instance in your day-to-day where you didn't like what somebody said or didn't like something that they did? What was your reaction? You have a choice, right? We all have a choice on our reaction. So some of us have an outward reaction. We just tell this person to be quiet, or you're wrong, or get in an argument with them. And in our teaching, we don't normally do that. What do? Well, we have two choices. We can accept them for who they are, and that it's their experience, not mine. Or you can take that experience and have it in your mind and have the argument inside your mind. Doing the fisticuffs, and I would have slapped him, I would have punched her in the nose. You could have all that in your mind. Quite a bit of turmoil going on there. But that's something we can declare independence from today, that God can hate. Another one, and I think over the years, as we get older, it becomes more prominent a thought, but we can declare independence from it today. And that's we are all alone. We're in this, it's just us, just me. I'm all alone. Nobody loves me. I think I'll go eat worms. But the idea that we have, because sometimes as we get older, we are physically alone. And so, but we can declare independence today. We can declare independence and know that we are not all alone. And especially in these days, the third one is, we can maybe relate to, life sucks. How many of you think life sucks? Hey, nobody raised their hand. That's good. Take a note. But that is something that we have to work on every day. Life doesn't suck, so let's have independence from that thought. Let's get rid of it. Let's not have it anymore. And the last one is kind of a biggie, And we've been taught it all our lives, so it's kind of hard to get rid of. You can outwardly say, oh yeah, that's not me. I got it covered. And especially in this teaching, you can say, I got it covered. It's not me. It's not me. But deep inside, what do you think? Well, we were taught that we were not worthy, that we are unworthy, not good enough. Whatever label you want to put on it, that's what we heard a lot of. Do better. Do more. You're not good enough. Do better. There's more in you. You're unworthy. Why do you get all these nice things? You don't deserve them. But we can declare independence today for ourselves in our minds to never have that thought again. Because you know what? You are worthy. Every one of you are worthy. And so I don't really think it's beneficial to run down a list of all the things you're not going to associate with or not going to think. That's not very productive, is it? You know, the universe doesn't know negative, so why should you know negative? So a good affirmation and reinforcement is to have a list of things that you know you are, that you know is true, and hold that truth. Because you know what? When it comes to truth, it is the truth. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to give background around it. It's the truth. And whenever you say the truth, the person that hears it knows it. Have you ever went to somebody and said, I love you? And they go, no, you don't love me. Well, I guess some people may have said that out of another reaction, but after today they won't. Okay. But when somebody tells you that they love you, you don't say, well, what do you mean? Right? You feel it. Somebody puts their arms around you and gives you a hug. Do you feel community? Do you feel belonging to them? Or do you go, okay, what did that hug mean? No, we know it. It's a truth. So these are your truths. So these are the truths that you hold on to. And what I'm offering and asking for you today is every day I want you to declare your own independence. And here's the list. Number 1, God is love. God knows nothing else. God is love. The next one, which is kind of hard for a lot of people, we are one. All of us, even the ones that say things that we don't think they should say, and the people that do things that we wish they wouldn't do, and the conflicts that are in the world, the conflicts that we have in, talking politics. You guys want to talk politics? Not going to happen. I'm not going to do it. But what happens is it puts a divider there, and you lose sight that we are all one. We are all one in God. We are humanity. We are all one. The next one, and I want you to say it till you make it. Life is good. Life is good. And it is. You just need to know it for yourself. Because if you were to stop and just stand in gratitude and say all the things that you were thankful for at the end, would you say life sucks? No. You would say life is good. Like for me, every time I have a moment with one of my kids or one of my grandkids, life is good. Life is good. And the last one's kind of a catchy phrase that all of these lists I borrowed from my mentor, Josh Reeves. But the last one is kind of catchy. Do the best you can. Do the best you can. There's no measurement on what your best is. Who knows your best? Who knows your best? Any guesses? God knows it, but who also knows it. You do. You know what your best is. You know, if you look at it and you go, I know what my best is, and I'm doing my best. And is your best the same every day? No. But you know what your best is in that day and in that moment. So do your best. So I like to share Ernest Holmes. So today's no exception. I'm going to share it with you. And I'm going to actually read it twice to make an impression. No one shall lay a gift of God upon your altar to the glory of the eternal, but yourself, for you are the gift. I want to read that again. No one shall lay a gift of God upon your altar to the glory of the eternal, but yourself. You are the gift. Okay, so now there's a test. What are the four? No, I'm just kidding. No test. But I do want to go back to the fireworks for a minute. Something that I observed about the fireworks. Whenever I go, I know they'll be good. I know the fireworks show is going to be good. How many of you go to a fireworks show thinking it's going to be the worst thing I ever experienced in my whole life? Anybody? No. I know that they're going to be good. And the other thing that I know is they're all going to be different. Every firework that goes off is going to be different. And there's a lot of things involved, but it's each firework is going to be different. And you know what? You can never duplicate it. Never. You got factors of the wind going up and the lighting and the timing of it sending up, and there's multiple fireworks going on at the same time. It's impossible to duplicate that exact moment, that exact second. And the other thing is, the picture's uniqueness is what makes it special. Its uniqueness is what makes it special. So as I go through these 900 pictures, I go through the ones and go, okay, well, I missed the shot. Because what you're doing is you're pushing that shutter to close every 4 to 8 seconds. And sometimes I pick 4, sometimes I pick 8. Every once in a while I throw in 12 seconds. But it's taking a snapshot at that instant of time, and that's what it shows to me. So that's what the pictures that I'm going through. So the pictures that I end up with, that's what makes them unique, or special to me, is their uniqueness. Their uniqueness. Is there anything that you can think of that fireworks is a good analogy for? How about the human race? How about the human race? First one we have to work on. We have to know when we're walking in to meet somebody, to talk to somebody, that they're good. Know that they're good before you meet them. They are different. That's an easy one. You want to know how you're different? Just ask me. I'll give you a list. No, but there's a good part of that, is that we are all individualized expressions of God. We have that divine spark within us. Nothing we do can add to it or take away from it. It's with us forever. But you are different. And that's why you're here, because you are different. And the choices that you make, you can add love to the world, and love expands. And that's why we're here. God wants love to expand, and that's our job. Expand love in the world. They can never be duplicated. There is not another one of me around. There's not another one of you around. But how many of you would like another you whenever there's 10 things to do at the same time? I think they had a movie about that once. The person's uniqueness is what makes them special. That's what makes you notice. So now do you connect the dots? You see how the fireworks and humanity are so much the same? My challenge to you is declare your own independence, your individual independence. Declare it today. And you know what? If you don't make it, if you slip, guess what? Tomorrow, declare your individual independence. Declare it. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And guess what? In enough time, you'll be focused on those 4. You'll be focused. And you won't have to reset the next day. But the power that we have as individuals is that we can reset each day. It is our mind. It is our choice. Freedom is a choice, and I can be free of all of those bad things, and I can be free to embrace all the good things. That's my choice. And so I took some pictures. Did I tell you that part? I have all 900 here for you to look at before you go home. No, I don't. I picked the best of the best pictures, and I printed them for all of you. And we were trying to show them to you during the service, but we had a little technical glitch. So there's 28 pictures, and I made multiple copies. And on the back of the picture is your Declaration of Independence. God is love. What else? We are one. Anybody want to guess another one? Life is good. And what's the last one? Do the best you can. And so I challenge you, declare your own independence. These pictures will be on that table that's not set up. We're going to set it up, and then we're going to spread the pictures out, and you can pick the one that you want. And on the back of the picture is those 4 items for declaring your independence to remind you. Okay, I'm going to finish up here with a quote from Ernest Holmes. And this is what he said, we should start every day. We should start every day saying this. I am going to live and I'm going to be happy today. I'm going to receive joy and life and love and laughter from everyone. And I'm going to give them to everyone. And everyone shall be divine to me. This is the day that God made, and I shall be glad I'm in it. Are you jazzed? You ready to be independent? Are you ready? So grateful for you. Let me share my thoughts with you today. I know that God is all there is. I know that you are loved, and I know that you are never alone. And so it is.